Hello guys. I'm finally back. Wow. I've not been on here for a while because right when I started filming videos and just getting the hang of uploading videos and all the YouTube thing, my laptop decided to die on me. Literally die, go into a coma. But now it's fixed and I am back and I am filming this look for you guys today. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with this spray right here. It's the aloe vera after sun cooling mist, and I've been loving this, especially since it's getting a little bit hotter now in Florida. I really like this, and it just basically cools your face, and it's really nice, and it dries very quickly, so I really like it. Feels so good. So usually after that I moisturize my face. Lately I've been using this as my daytime and nighttime cream just because I haven't really found a nighttime cream that I like. This is supposed to be only for the daytime, but it's basically this Ellen Tracy Daytime Positively Nourishing Moisturizer, and it looks like this. I got it at Marshall's for like around $6, probably less, and I just really like it, and it just really moisturizes my face without making it feel too heavy, especially if I'm gonna have like a full face of makeup. Like, it doesn't feel heavy at all, and I just really like it. After I've applied my moisturizer, I like to go in with whatever primer I'm going to be using that day. And since I wanted kind of like a dewy look, not too matte, I'm going to be using a mixture of primers. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer in the parts where I want the extra glow, and then the Beauty Concepts Foundation Primer Photo Fresh Color Correcting Formula. I got this at Marshall's as well. I got actually both of these at Marshall's, and this one was like around $3 and this one like $4, if I'm not wrong. So basically I'll apply this in the areas where I would want the extra glow, and just mix it a little bit into my regular parts that I wouldn't want the extra glow, but whatever, because then it'll just look very nice and pretty, and your skin is just going to look very healthy. This is like one of my favorite primers. And this one, even though it's very cheap, I really like it too. I got it at Marshall's, which is where I work at, if you guys didn't know. And basically this one just works really good. I feel like, oh, I put too much. I just feel like it really just makes my face one color. It really takes away the redness, and I have a lot of redness on my face. So after that I go straight into my eyebrows. I like doing my eyebrows before I start my face for some reason. I don't know why. That's just the way I like to do it. What I've been using for my brows lately is this e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Taupe. It looks like this. Is very inexpensive. It's like around $2, somewhere around that. But I really like it, and it's more on the cheaper side, so I really like that. Okay, so now that I've done that, I go straight to eyeshadow. So any mistake that I make, it's still not too late, and it won't wipe off my foundation or anything like that. So I'm just gonna start off by setting my eyelids. I'm just gonna use highlight number 2 right there. Pretty much hitting the pan already. And this is the highlight and contour palette by IBY Cosmetics. I'm always talking about this palette. I really like that setting powder. So I'm going to start off with the Cargo palette because it has this very good shade for transition. It's called Passport. It's that one right there. So it looks like the pretty much perfect transition shade. So I'm going to go in with that one. Okay, so I'm not really seeing it yet. It's really gonna suck if these don't work, if they're not pigmented, because this palette looks so pretty. I don't see anything, you guys. That's crazy. I don't see anything. And I'm literally like picking up a lot, but apparently that is so not a pigmented shade at all. Like I could, like, yeah, you could see it a little bit, but not even that much. Whatever, it's too late now. It's already on one eyelid, might as well put it on the other one. Barely see it, but what can we do? Oh well. I'm gonna try another one. I really like this color. I'm going for like a purpley smoky eye, so I'm gonna use MAP and Tor. So I'm gonna start with MAP first, then bring Tor since it's the darker one, and I'm just gonna see how it works because yeah, maybe it's just that one shade that's not pigmented. I don't know. Let's see. So it does have a lot of fallout, like a lot, like you touch it and then all this eyeshadow just falls out of the palette. Okay, so this, you could like see it, but you can't even tell which color it is. It's just a very light purple shade, which I think will be good with the look I'm trying to go for. It's just very light. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very light. I like deepen it up a bit just because it's so light. This one's not working too bad. I did have to work it up so that it could be a little bit more pigmented, but that shade is buildable. So I'm gonna go in with Tor now, which is the more darker purple shade, and do that right under the lighter purple shade, and hopefully it is dark enough. Oh my god, is it even there? Like, oh god, you guys, it looks the same as the top one, probably even less pigmented. I'm not even joking. Like, I can't even see it right now. Wow. Definitely not pigmented at all, but I am not liking it at all. I think it's not pigmented. I feel like you have to work more. Definitely not what I was expecting. Look at how much fallout there is. So definitely not pigmented eyeshadow. I'm so scared. Okay, so this one looks very pretty on the eyelid. That mixture of the, oh my god, look at the palette, guys. Look at this. Do you guys see that? So much fallout, but it looks good mixed together. It looks really good. Okay, so now to face. My matte and poreless foundation in shade 120, and my Infallible Pro Matte foundation in shade 107. This is dark, this is too light, so when I mix it together, hopefully it will be the perfect shade. Okay, so I'm going to start off, since I want a glowy look, I'm going to start off with these BoxyCharm Liquid Glow drops. I'm just going to put this basically where I want the extra glow, like I said. So not too much, we don't want to overdo it, because then our foundation isn't going to look too good. But just enough to peep a little bit through the foundation. So I already mixed the two foundations that I said. I just use this little thing that covers the palettes. So I already mixed it and the shade looks perfect. So I like to mix in the glow with a beauty blender, and I use this spray for everything, if you guys can pretty much tell. And it's very inexpensive. If you guys find that on Marshalls or TJ Maxx, pick it up. It is amazing. And now I'm just gonna go in. Now I'm just gonna go in with the foundation. I like to start off in the bottom and then drag it up to my eyes. Hopefully this is a good combination. It looks pretty good though right now. It is peeking a little bit through right there. I don't know if you guys could tell. Just a bit, maybe it's buildable. Okay, so the glow is peeping through nicely here. I'm gonna apply a little bit more just in that area right there to just cover them little pimples. And yeah, I really like that combination of foundations because it's two really good foundations. None of them are just my shade, so when I mix it together I get the perfect shade. This side is my more problematic side, so we'll see how that goes on this side. So just to finish and mix it all good, just because my hands are a little bit tired, I'm going to use this not Real Techniques, a cheaper version of the Real Technique brush that I got at Marshall's, and just mix that in well so that we don't have any especially on my forehead. I feel like my forehead is so big and it gets me so tired applying foundation with a beauty blender there. So now I'm gonna go with just a little bit more over these areas that I told you guys. So just on here and just a little bit under my eyes, just so I can. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Sephora Bright Future in the shade 03. I'm not going to be putting that much, just a bit right here and a little bit right here, just because, you know, we gotta make that eyeshadow nice and looking good, you know. Gotta clean the excess. And just a little bit on the forehead and on the bridge of my nose, not too much. Thank you. So I'm just going to set everything with my Beignet Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't want my face too matte. I want a more of like a dewy tiny look, so just a little bit so that that concealer won't crease, especially since we builded up our foundation here. So I don't want that to crease. I just want it to look nice. While that is baking, I am going to apply my lashes. So I'm going to be applying lashes, but only to the corners of my eyes. And I'm going to do this So Natural Pro Beauty by Pro Beauty Essentials. I got these at Marshall's as well for like $3. And yeah, so I already have mine like split up. So that's okay. So I am done applying the lashes and they look super natural. So you guys can barely see them, but I like that natural look. Once we put mascara, they'll pop out a little bit more. Do a quick little miniature contour, nothing too fancy or anything like that. So I'm going to be using my Master Contour by Maybelline, and I'm going to be using the contour shade with this e.l.f. brush that is perfect for contours, you guys can see. And then a little, I'm just gonna dust off the baking. I'm gonna dust it off but also mix it in kind of a way. Now I'm gonna get this little miniature brush and just highlight the bridge of my nose, my brow bone, stuff like that. Yes. And I'm also going to be using the highlight in the Maybelline palette. Just, yeah, I really like this natural one. I'm not really going for too much glow, just the perfect glow to be dewy. And yeah, I'm looking up because my mirror is right behind the camera, so. I really like this glow. It's nice and glowy, but still natural, so I really like it. It's also buildable, so if you do want it a little bit more pop it, there's no problem. You can build it up. I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm going to be using the Better Than Sex mascara today. For lips, I like to use a lip scrub before I apply any lipstick. I've been liking these little e.l.f. lip scrub things. This is like brown sugar. This is like mint maniac, something like that. I'm going to be using this one because it's almost done, as you guys can see. So it's basically a lip scrub and not a lipstick, but it's a lip scrub. So this is just going to prep my lips for today. So as you guys can see, it does have like this little like sugary thing. I'm not sure. I leave it there for 5 minutes or so. The plumper on. And since I'm going for like the dewy look, like I said, I'm going to be applying this Victoria's Secret lip gloss.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise